Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Toss play, running right. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. No huddle now for the offense. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Scanning the field, it's Sims. Caught quickly. Fights through the tackler. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Some hard running there through a tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Getting set, here's 2nd down. We expect big hits in an emotional game, Kirk, and the quarterback that time paid a price.
Well, the quarterback's got to know in a rivalry game, he better have his head on a swivel. That time they hit him hard.
Trucks through the defender. He's swarmed by the defense. This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Bringing pressure. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Can he get there on the ground? Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Gators hustle to the line to run that hurry up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Can he reach the end zone? And he will score. Touchdown, Gators. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Vols pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Give it to the back again. The Volunteers are on the move here. No huddle here for the offense.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The Vols looking to run some tempo here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that one is incomplete in the end zone. Offense facing second and goal. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. There's the handoff. Fighting them off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense in hurry-up mode. Back's got it again. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Scanning the field, it's Sims. The 4th down completion to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he's got some room. Can he get there? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills, and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hot over the middle. It's Freeman. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. The Volunteers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Toss play to the outside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense going with the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls in the catch. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And the Volunteers will crank up the tempo. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And now to try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. To the air, it's Sims. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Comes up with the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And the quarterback dropping back. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to pass. It's Sims. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And this one is right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. He finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his...
And here comes a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who's sitting back in cover two right over to make that interception. I'm putting that one on the quarterback.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Throws to the tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Ball carrier running through tackles. Forced out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Will be first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together, they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force him into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Looking to throw. It's Sims. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. At midfield. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down. They're going to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. He's hit just before the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
On the run here, lets it go. Pass not complete. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on a pitch. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. He'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
How about this, Chris? When was the last time we could talk about this happening? A throw to a fullback to pick up the 1st down. The defense completely forgot about it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's a draw to the back.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
The Vols looking to cash in the red zone. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Running with purpose. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Oh, it's a reverse. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I love this call. Anything you could do to get this wide receiver to get his hands on the football, you do it. But give credit to this defense. They were not surprised at all and kept him to a short gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the fourth down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them. And you're rewarded with a first down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Browns. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as he gets set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. And the return being brought down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Tennessee, 28, Florida, 17.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw. It's Sims. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking for his back. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a quick grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Gators. This offense is still clicking. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to melt the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Now rolling out to his left. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Takes the toss and heads left. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Well, I don't want to make a story here where there's not one, but let's remember, this guy threw 3 interceptions last week. He looked a little uncomfortable. He's come back this week and looked a lot better.
Fighting off the defender. Look at that powerful running. Touchdown, Tennessee. There was no stopping him.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Gators come to the line in a hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down at 10.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Sims. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Important second down play coming up.
29 Philly.
And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Fourth down coming up.
The Volunteers will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. The drive keeps going.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He makes the grab. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Dropping back, it's Sims. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
They'll try the right here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Okay, ready?
Offense getting set. It's second down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. In the shadow of their goal line, looking to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the Florida offense will take over first and 10.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. He has first down yardage at the 46. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
To throw, it's Sims. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They move the 6, but going to the line here on first down now.
That's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
32.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Vols enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run the clock out. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. It's a quick shovel pass. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another